Hey y'all, Jen here from PepperHarrow. Today I'm going to be talking about doing a few fun beverages. We grow a ton of lavender here at PepperHarrow. Lavender is one of the most important flowers that we grow here, and I especially like it for this reason. You can use it in botanically infused cocktails. You can cook with it, you can bake with it. Lavender is just really an all-purpose flower that you can use for any reason. This is gonna be my creative time where I practice doing some really fun cocktails with lavender. And I hope you guys are inspired or maybe try out a few on your own. Cocktails or mocktails really make a fun way to put a special spin on any celebration. And the fun thing is, you don't have to reserve these for just Valentine's Day. These really fun cocktails are perfect for any celebration, any old time. So my plans with Adam are he's gonna make me a spectacular dinner and I'm gonna make the little special extras. I'm going to set a beautiful table, I'm gonna bust out all the candles, and I get to make the fun cocktails. So today I'm gonna walk you through the 3 cocktail options that I'm doing for our special celebration at our house for Valentine's Day next week. The first one we're gonna be making today is the Blushing Lavender Spritz. I like this one because it's completely simple, and for me, when it comes to cocktail making, simpler is way better than difficult. So here's what we're gonna be working with. You guys see I have a standard wine glass. There's nothing fancy about this guy at all. I have some lavender finishing sugar in this little plate that I have. Our lavender finishing sugar comes in a little bag, and I just have it dumped out on this little flat plate just to make it easy to roll and put the rim sugar on. I have some of our PepperHarrow simple syrup here that we're gonna be adding in. I have some rosé. I have some elderberry liqueur, which is one of my personal favorites. I like to put this in a lot of my different cocktails that I make. I have a shaker here. I don't actually need it for this cocktail, but we're gonna need it for some of the other drinks that we're gonna make here today. And then I have some fresh raspberries. I have a jigger, and I have a stir spoon just in case we need it. For the jigger, a really helpful way to tell is on some jiggers it actually says what size it is. On this particular jigger, this big side is 2 ounces, and a lot of the cocktails that I'm gonna be making with you here today, they require 2 ounces, so I have that all marked out. And then the little side here is 1 ounce. So the first thing I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna elevate this cocktail a little bit. I don't know if you're like me, but I like a little bit of a fancier cocktail. I'm gonna put a little lavender rimmed sugar around the rim, and I don't actually have any lemon or other citrus, so I'm going to use a raspberry. I'm gonna take my raspberry and I'm just gonna gently take it around the rim. But what you're looking for is just to make sure it's a little bit wet. You're giving that lavender sugar something to adhere to. I'm just going to take this and rub it gently into the lavender sugar just to rim my glass with a little bit of sugar. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. The next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of ice into my glass. Okay. I'm gonna add in my rosé. I'm gonna put 3 ounces of chilled rosé in here. And you don't have to measure this out, but I'm doing it for you guys because I'm making a video here, but I'm going to do 3 ounces of rosé. Just to be legit, I'm measuring it. I usually just pour and I don't think twice. Okay, so I have 3 ounces of rosé in there. Now I'm gonna put 1 ounce of my lavender simple syrup in here. Okay, oh yeah. This is gonna be good. It's very sugary. My lavender simple syrup's going in. I'm pouring it into the chilled rosé. And now I'm gonna pop in the elderberry liqueur, and oh, I just love it so much. It smells fantastic. I just think this really lightens things up and really makes things taste refreshing. So I popped my elderberry liqueur in there now, and this is my beverage. You can see how simple and beautiful it is. It's very elevated and elegant. The last thing I'm going to do here is top it off with raspberries. Yum. This is gonna give it more of that kind of Valentine's Day look, but if you don't have fresh raspberries, this can stand alone. It's refreshing, it's beautiful. This works well for this time of year. It works well in summer. Any time of year, this is a one to check out. So I'm gonna take my raspberries. Actually, I'm gonna give my cocktail a little stir here. And now I'm gonna top it with my raspberries. So I'm gonna put just a few raspberries in my drink. And this is just kind of to garnish it a little bit, to add the fresh fruit. I'm gonna give it one more stir for grins. And if you wanted to take and put a raspberry on top for garnish, you could, just to kind of trim the rim. What I like about a raspberry is it kind of has a heart-shaped look. So if you really are going for that Valentine's Day look and feel, that just really makes it it looks like you've just popped a little heart, a little raspberry heart on the rim. Cheers, we're gonna try our first cocktail. Whoa, that is really sweet and so delicious. I absolutely love it. Okay, the next cocktail we're gonna make is called Lavender Love Potion. What we're gonna be doing here today is I have my little fancy stemware here. I'm gonna line this again with my lavender sugar. If you don't really like sweetness, skip this step, you don't have to do it. Yeah, I have my shaker here. We are gonna use the shaker this time to shake up our concoction and pour it in here. I have some lemon juice, and then we have vodka here, but you can use vodka, or if you really wanna give it a little bit more of a floral vibe, you can toss in a little bit of gin in there. And then I also have our lavender simple syrup. We're gonna be adding that into the mix too. And then I snagged a little sprig of lavender. We have tons of dried lavender bundles here, so I just took a little sprig off of it, and we're gonna use that to garnish our little cocktail here after we're done. I'm gonna take my raspberry carefully and rim it around the edge of the glass. And I'm just making sure I get my juices on there again, just like the first cocktail. If you don't like that sweetness, don't do that on here, so you can take that off. So I'm gonna rim it in my little bowl here. Oh, beautiful. That looks so nice. So now my little glass is lined with sugar. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna set that there. The next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of ice into my cup. Not a ton, I'm just gonna put a few cubes. Just enough to give it a little bit of a chill. I don't want a completely cold beverage, but I'm just gonna put a few cubes in here. Next, in my little shaker, I'm going to add in a few of my ingredients. I'm gonna take my jigger and I'm going to put in 2 ounces of vodka. Just gonna measure that out. This is 2 ounces right here, the big part of my jigger. Okay, I am going to do 1 ounce of lemon juice. Ooh, it's gonna give it a really nice tart zip to it. And I'm also gonna go ahead and do 1 ounce of my lavender simple syrup. Oh, so sugary. It looks really good. I know it's gonna taste good too. Okay, I'm gonna shake it together in my shaker. Typically people will put ice in their shaker. I'm just gonna leave it in my glass, so whichever way you wanna do it, it's up to you. I'm gonna pop the top off of my shaker. I pour it into my glass. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love the color. You guys can see how fizzy it turned just from that lemon juice activating with the sugars. Looks really beautiful. The last step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of soda, and it doesn't matter what you use. You can use club soda, you can use just anything really fizzy, soda-y, it's gonna be perfect. I'm just gonna add in my little sprig of lavender onto the top. Voila, so beautiful. Cheers to another beautiful cocktail. This beautiful pink color looks absolutely spectacular, I love it. Oh, that lemon with the lavender, that is so good. Okay, the last cocktail we're gonna make is a popular one with a lot of the customers that we have coming out and visiting the farm for our beautiful alfresco dinners. We do 2 alfresco dinners each year, and the first one is when the lavender is in bloom in June, and then the second one is in September, and that is when all of the dahlias are in bloom, and it's absolutely spectacular. Especially then, bourbon drinks, they're all the rage. Oh, I spilled the beans. This is a really fun spin on the very classic old-fashioned. A lot of you I know have really good recipes or really good ways that you make your very own old-fashioned. I call this the Lavender Amore old-fashioned. Okay, so I have my glass here. You guys see I have my shaker again. I have my orange bitters. I have bourbon. I have a little bit of soda again that I'm gonna top it off with, and I have my dried orange wheels. I'm gonna use one of these as a garnish for my beverage. If you don't know how to dry oranges, definitely check out our dried orange video. We'll link it in the description box below if you want to learn how to dry your own oranges so you can make your own beautiful cocktails like this. Of course, I have my beautiful lavender simple syrup. For this one, I'm not going to rim my glass with sugar. There's something about the bitters in an old fashioned that are meant to be enjoyed. And I really feel like the sugars take away from that. So for this one, we're not going to use the lavender sugars to rim on this one. I'm actually going to opt to not use my shaker for this one. We're going to be doing everything in my glass here, which makes it even simpler. I'm going to first take and pop in some ice in the bottom of my glass. And now I'm going to pop in 2 ounces of my bourbon. So I'm going to measure that out in my jigger on the big side. Okay. Pop that in. Oh, it already looks good. I'm going to put a dash of my bitters in. I'm going to put in 1 ounce of my lavender simple syrup. Okay. And I'm going to give it a little stir, and then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of soda. Oh, that's good. And to garnish, you guys heard me say, taking one of my smaller little orange wheels, you can cut it in half and then use it as a rim for your glass, but I'm gonna toss this guy right in the beverage and kind of push it down a little bit with my spoon. Cheers. This is such a nice, easy sipping drink. The bitters really take it down a notch, but then the sweetness of it really elevates it a little bit. I hope you definitely try this one out. It's really good. You guys, I just called Adam. I told him to come in here and try these out. He's been out tractoring things and he's gonna be a little surprised that I'm bringing him in to try these out. Okay, I wanna know which is your favorite cocktail to go with our dinner that you're making me. And they're probably curious what you're going to be making me. Are you going to give that away or is it a surprise?
What am I making?
Okay, so, okay, I already told people that you like the sugary ones, but no prejudice. Just take a little wee sip and see which one you like. Okay, okay, don't tell me until, yeah, okay. Oh, careful, I overfilled that one a little bit. I put a little extra soda water in there. Careful, this one's gonna be potent for you. I knew he would not like the old fashioned.
I don't drink alcohol very much.
But special occasions, but I knew that one would be a little stiff for you. This is the one. Okay. Do you want to know what it is? It's a lavender spritz. Mm-hmm. And I like it because of the raspberries in there, and I knew you like raspberries a lot. Yeah. But there's something about that little raspberry on there. It looks like a little heart, so I thought that could be kind of fun. Yeah. But I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna pick the lavender love potion.
What's in it?
It has a little bit of vodka, a little bit of lavender simple syrup, lemon. Yeah, but the lemon I thought would get you. Like, I thought that was the one, and then the rimmed sugar because of that sweetness. I just thought you were gonna pick that one.
Raspberry.
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. Adam's picking the lavender spritz. You can't go wrong. It's just a little bit of rosé. Thanks, babe. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's a little bit of a different spin. Hopefully you feel inspired to try out a few different botanically inspired cocktails. You can use anything. There's so many options. And you'll have to comment below and let me know which one you think your favorite would be, or if you try this at home, let me know which one you end up making. I'm really curious to hear the results and which one turns out to be your favorite. Thank you all for joining today, and happy growing.